Hello all, it's James Johnson aka Sulfurblade, and I'm back here with my Kingdom Come Deliverance hardcore playthrough. We were in the process of doing supplies. In fact, I think I was heading to Salmafresh to try to make a deal with the bailiff there, when I ended up meeting a time situation, as in he was asleep locked up in his room, so I decided to head down the way to Sasa, where I ran into a band of bloodthirsty bandits and got hold of their gear. So now I think that's about where I am with their gear to have to offload. And I need to visit the ladies. Okay, one quick little break. I have to deal with a cat in real life. Alright, sorry about that. I feel kind of bad for Quincy, just threw him out of my room. But he wanted more attention than I could give him at this point in time. Cats can be quite demanding. So, probably nobody will be working until around 8 o'clock, so I might as well just wait till then. So the blacksmith is probably awake and willing to wheel and deal, unlike the lazy woman there at the bathhouse.
So, from the beginning.
Good talk to you, Henry.
The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me. Good luck to you.
It's not showing the stolen symbol on my sword. Is that a... It's not showing it there. Alright, well let's go see. Is my sword finally my sword?
I'll be with you.
Can we do something about the price?
All right, so. Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
I'll be darned.
I'll be with you.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, we can try it. Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Tottenberg is far, far away. Tottenberg is far, here I'll stay. My breath is short, my feet are sore. I buy a horse, but I am poor. The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you will not wither, darling mine. Now, for the last time. The sun, he hides behind a cloud. His heat goes cold and his...
Up to 89. Not bad. Let's try the next one.
He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck. Fry your fish, the fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breast. So, from the beginning. The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way, to the forge he flies. Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay. My breath is short, my feet are sore. I buy a horse, but I am poor. The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you will not wither, darling mine. Now, for the last time. The sun, he...
94, not too bad. So I'm just practicing a little bit of maintenance and getting more money for the sword itself when I sell it. And well,
You drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon
more
the
money
deck.
is more money.
Fry your fish, fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breast.
Good day to you. Take care now.
Can we do something about the price?
Well, we can try it.
What about this?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Is that so? Lord above. I haven't heard about that.
God save Henry.
I'm interested in
Henry
your
needs some tender loving
services.
please.
So what are you interested in?
I've heard you have nice girls here.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. May the Lord...
God save Henry.
Thank you for your business, my lady.
Good day, Henry.
Good day to you, Sam. Jesus Christ, the guy split in two. Never seen that happen. He keeps trying to get in my way. Sasau has a lot of guards over here.
God save you. What can I do for you?
God be with you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
Are we agreed?
That's not enough.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Mainly wanted that for when we're on the other side of the world and there's no tailors around. Actually, should have just gotten repairs normally.
Take care now.
Wait, are these things I'm wearing? It doesn't say it is.
God be with you.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, we can try it. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Alright, my inventory should be taken care of. I mean, I still have red diamonds.
Good health to you, Henry.
God be with you. God be with you.
Take care.
Alright, I need to head back to Samopesh. Make a deal with the bailiff there. I don't really need to look for... So, if you get meat, you don't need grain. If you get grain, you don't need meat, which is something I don't think people realize. I usually, in past episodes myself, I've ended up taking both. But it's almost a waste because one building utilizes one resource and the other building resources the other, and the one building cancels out the other. So getting both resources isn't really needed, other than maybe to satisfy the objective of the quest and to knock it out of your quest log, but I'm not going to bother with that. So, in fact, I'm not going to get any coal yet either, because coal is for forging. I'm not going to need coal at a tavern, and I'm not going to need coal at a butcher shop or a bakery. So, until I actually start some sort of metalworking, I don't need coal. And since I'm planning to put up either the butcher or baker first, and then the tavern next, to start generating cash, really I need to get the cash generated first. Once I am generating cash, then I might start thinking about getting coal and bringing in blacksmith and or whatever type of smith or design I'm going with.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially since I'm playing in hardcore mode, and well, I wouldn't say money is a fair bit harder in this mode. I'm still doing alright. But if we weren't in hardcore mode at this point, I'd probably be able to buy all of Primoslavin's with all the money would have had at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, tournament in Rattay. Shit.
Baskets for goods and torches for the night. I have it all.
save you, Henry.
Greetings, good night. How may I serve you?
Have you got any grain to sell?
You want it for yourself?
No, it's not for me. It's for the villagers in Pribyslavitz. They need regular supplies.
And what have you got to do with that?
Sir Divish put me in charge.
He put you in charge of hauling grain?
No, he, oh, look, it doesn't matter. Can we buy from you?
It's all the same to me. I can let you have some of the crop. How much do you need?
Well, I'll need fodder for horses, at least 10 strong animals, and wheat for the baker. He'll have to bake for the whole village.
My word. You must be a trustworthy wagoner if his lordship trusts you with a deal like that.
Yeah, that's me.
How are you going to haul it from here?
I've arranged it with a merchant who does just this kind of work.
I don't mind sending you part of our crop, but it'll cost something.
Well, that's a reasonable price.
We'll shake on it then.
Take care.
So it'll probably be the bakery I'm going to set up. You, I hear you're
Greetings,
upset
good
about
night.
the,
How may I serve you?
What's the matter?
It's the tourney. It always upsets me.
Why would the tourney upset you?
It brings back sad memories about my son Sulfurblade. God rest him. He always loved sword fighting. Even when he was just a lad, he used to duel with his mates with sticks. And for years he saved every groschen he got so as he could buy a real weapon. Wasn't long before he had the hang of all sorts of fancy strikes and feints. So when he heard Sir Hanush was holding tourneys for common folk, he was first in line to enroll.
Did your son ever win the tourney?
Oh, aye, more than once. Sulfurblade wasn't the strongest, but he was agile as a weasel, and he put his heart and soul into it.
So what happened to him then?
Well, this fella by the name of Peter enrolled. They called him Black Peter on account of the colour he wore. He beat all comers. No man could match him. Only Sulfurblade was determined to take him, so he started training all the hours God gave. He even started going to Captain Bernard for lessons. And in the last tourney, he got the better of Black Peter in the end and won the prize. Only he never came home that day. I figured he was having a drink in Rattay to celebrate his victory. But he didn't even turn up in the morning, and I started getting worried. I was just on my way to look for him when some merchants came by. They found my boy by the road just past Rattay. He was still alive, but he was burning up and shaking like a leaf. I sent for the sawbones right away. But before the day was out, I had to send for the priest.
Do you think it was this Black Peter who killed him?
It was the first thing crossed my mind. Aye. But there's no proof. It could have been anyone, I suppose.
Do you know anything about this Black Peter?
Oh, not much. I asked around, but nobody knew nothing much about him. Except he was a stuck-up bastard. He always just turned up for the tourney, took his prize and vanished.
Did Sulfurblade have any wounds?
Only a couple of scratches and bruises from the tourney. Nothing that would kill a man. Not even the sawbones could figure out what done him in.
Look, I'll try and find out what happened to your boy. I can't promise anything, but if I turn anything up, I'll let you know.
Oh, thank you. I swear to Almighty God I won't let you go unrewarded.
Goodbye.
Well, I guess it's off to take part in the tourney.
Yeah.
With my skills, this could be difficult. Oh boy. We get to watch Sulfur get killed in the tourney. Oh, and the tourney is all kinds of glitched if I remember right. I've heard horrible stories of people losing their gear because the tourney like makes it vanish or something. We'll see. I'll do a save your snaps just before the tourney, and if anything like that happens, I guess we'll reset.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, strange person I see in the same spot on the road every time I come through. case I need something to do for the rest of the day, I could probably brew up a shave your schnapps or two.
Yeah.
Look at you, lover boy.
Do you still feel like doing something together?
It's quite late to be going out somewhere just now. Will you come tomorrow?
No problem.
Yeah. Welcome, Henry. May the Lord bless you.
alchemy and whatnot. Sadly, no bird Alright, that's about all the alchemy I can handle for one day. I made a whole 1 savior schnapps.
How are you, Henry?
Good. If I was a herald, where would I be? Maybe out by the... Probably... Yeah, out by the castle. Ah, you're the guy with the funny pants.
Can you tell me something about the earlier tourneys held by Sir Hanush?
Certainly. I was the master of ceremonies for all of them. What do you want to know?
I heard something from the blacksmith about the mysterious death of his son, Svatopluk. Do you know what happened to him?
A sad business it was. One day he's the victor of the tourney, and the next, he's with the Almighty. Everyone was fond of him. We were all very upset that no one ever found out what happened to him. It's a mystery, as you say.
Can you tell me something about the fighter they call Black Peter?
A very able warrior he is. There's hardly a man in the province to match him. If it hadn't been for Svatopluk, I'd say he's unbeatable. He's a bit too arrogant for my taste. But it ain't my job to judge a combatant's nature. Only his skill.
Could it have been Black Peter who killed Svatopluk? It seems a bit suspicious that he died on the very day he beat him.
You're not the only one that occurred to. But how could he have done it? There's never been any proof against him.
What are the rules of the tournament? Is there anything I should watch out for?
Well, it's not a life or death struggle. We're not barbarians, after all. Anything in particular you'd like to know?
How long does it go on?
All day long. The combatants have to go through several tough bouts before the outcome is decided. Usually the victor is announced before sunset, but it's not unheard of for duels to drag out until nightfall.
How many rounds do I have to win to become the final victor?
Depends how many people enroll. Today it comes out at 3 rounds. The combatants who win the first round go through to the second, and the winners of the second will fight each other in the final duel.
What are the rules of combat?
The tourney is for commoners, but that doesn't mean chivalrous behavior doesn't apply. Anyone who leaves the arena before the winner is announced forfeits the duel. If you strike an opponent who has yielded, you'll be disqualified too.
And what do I have to do to win? Do I have to beat the opponent every time, or do I get several tries?
To get to the second round, you have to beat your opponent twice in the first one. If both opponents win 1 bout each in the round, the victor is decided in a third duel. Whoever wins that one goes on to the next round.
What kind of weapons are used in the tourney?
You can take your pick. In the first 2 duels, that is. If a third duel is needed to decide the matter, Sir Hanush chooses the weapons.
Henry, I'm glad you
Can
came.
I borrow weapons and armor here?
Not only can you, you have to. This is about fighting skill, not about who's got the best kit. So you and your opponent get the same. There's equipment prepared for all the combatants. As soon as you sign up, you'll have armor and weapons prepared for you too.
Thanks. That's all I need to know. I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
Come tomorrow morning to the upper castle courtyard and I'll gladly sign you up. I'm certainly not going to do it here and now. And don't forget to bring 3 score groschen with you.
3 score, huh? I think that's 300.
Are you the one they call Black Peter?
Aye, that's me. What do you want?
Do you remember Svatterplug, the blacksmith's son?
How could I forget? He beat me and won the tourney once, and that hasn't happened often.
And he was found dead the day after.
So I heard. And of course everyone still thinks that I'm the most likely culprit. But I'm an honorable man. And I swear I had nothing to do with it.
And do you have any idea what actually happened?
Look, lad. It's as much of a mystery to me as anyone else. He was a good lad, and a tough opponent. But he won fair and square, and that I can respect. I haven't the slightest notion how he met his end.
Where are you from?
I'm at home everywhere. Especially where there's something going on and a chance to make some coin.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I've enrolled in the tourney too.
Have you now? Well, I hope you're good. This tourney needs more experienced warriors. Skalitz, you say? I heard what happened there. These are sad times in this kingdom of ours, and no mistake.
Can I ask you something?
Certainly.
Alright, Black Peter. I'm gonna kick your ass tomorrow. And I'm gonna kick your ass again when you done.
God be with you, Henry.
Actually, since I have some extra time, where's that old man at? It's not here. It's odd. Must be later in the day than I thought it was.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Welcome, Henry.
Is this my room? Yeah, I think that's my room. Wonder if they used to keep pigs in here like that. Like the room I have. Do I want to put my stuff into a box here, just in case, before entering the tournament, as a preventative measure? So this is my own room. This classifies as my own room then, so that should have been an actual save, right? Which means I just saved it right now, and it's before the tournament. So I just moved all, except for quest items that can't be moved. So all my stuff is in the box. Which basically means I'm going to be riding across town in my skivvies to sign up for the tournament. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Welcome, Henry.
Hey, look, all. It's Henry in his underwear. Objective completed. I didn't realize I signed up.
Entering the arena now will be Stephen of Devore.
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake, Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 3 score groschen.
Poof. That's a bit rich for my purse.
Aye, the tourney's only for fellas that are serious about it. If you can't pay, you can't enroll.
Ah, shit. I forgot the money.
Yeah.
Of course I forgot the money. See, this is what bugs do. They make you have to go through silly things like this.
Have a new song from the peddler. We can give it a go.
Yeah.
From people if you can't ride a horse, you moron!
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake, Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 3 score groschen.
Of course. Here you are.
60?
What's your name?
I'm Henry, from Scallops.
I'll make a note of that. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Longsword. I reckon it's what I'm best at.
Good. Get yourself ready. You're next in line.
Alright, good luck. Here we go. Can I pull this off?
Meeting face to face in this round will be Alder Fryer, a man-at-arms from Sir Divish of Townboat's garrison. And his adversary will be Henry of Skallets from the company of Sir Rattay Tournament. Welcome, our warriors. The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Yeah! God damn! You'll get one. Shit! Fuck this!
Change weapons for the second bout. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
Curse it! Well, lad. Missed. Way off.
And the second duel was won by Henry of Skalitz. Having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Rattay Tournament.
Will I make it through all the rounds?
Entering the arena now will be Stephen of Deliverance, spearman in the company of Sir Radzik Kobilar, who
Wait,
will
what am I
measure
on?
his skills against
Henry of Skellets, from the company of Sir Rattay Tournament. Let us wish the combatants luck.
I don't want to beat you.
All is prepared for the first duel. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Fucker!
Bring it on!
Quitting?
Shit! God!
Shit!
I'm over.
Jesus Christ!
Damn it.
Change weapons for the second bout. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Well landed. Ow.
Jesus, that guy kicked my ass.
Deliverance! He is hereby declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next round.
Do I go with losing the tourney, or do I reload? I think I need to reload. I don't think I'm very good with long swords. Even though that's my primary weapon. Maybe I should not choose long swords as my primary focus. Maybe short sword and shield would be more for me. What's going on?
Believe it? Broke a spoke on my cartwheel again yesterday. What? Again? How many times is that this month?
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
You asked for me, sir? Did he?
Henry! Just the man I want to see. I need help with something.
What's the problem, sir?
The Archbishop's vicar has come to Uzhitz. I don't know why exactly, but the rumor is that he's on the hunt for heretics, which frankly never meant any good, especially for me.
I'm sorry, but I'm not really up on religious ranks, sir. What does a vicar do, exactly?
You don't have to apologize. It's the devil's own work to make sense of their twisted hierarchy. The vicar is short for vicarious, meaning in place of. He has full power to act on his superior's behalf.
I see.
In this case, sadly, the superior in question is that nincompoop, Archbishop Zbigniew Hare of Hassenburg.
What should I do about him, then?
Firstly, find out why he's really here. He might truly be on the hunt for heretics, which wouldn't be good news. Or it's equally possible he's here to size up my estate, which would be even worse.
I understand. And then what?
The best thing for me and all concerned would be for him to pack his bags and go back to Prague.
And how can I, encourage him to do that? I can't just kick him out, can I?
No, of course not. But if you can make him believe there's nothing to find here, he'll be off in no time. So tell him I've sent you to assist him.
I understand. And my task is to assist him in finding nothing.
Indeed.
Very well. I'll get going straight away.
Good luck, lad. And be careful. Clergymen are wily weasels. So take care.
I'll be careful. Don't worry, Sir Hannes.
God be with you.
But where's the tournament?
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake, Sir Hannes's rule is every contestant has to put up 60 groschen.
Of course. Here you are.
What's your name?
I'm Henry, from Skalitz.
I'll make a note of that. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Short sword and shield, definitely.
Good. Get yourself ready. You're next in line. Entering the arena now will be Zdeněk, apprentice to the Rattay scribe, who will measure his skills against Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattay Tournament. Let us wish the combatants luck. The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Gotcha.
Booger! Oh, thanks. Well.
The victor of the first duel is Henry of Scarlet.
It's not good if I could barely beat a scribe's assistant.
The second bout will surely be no less exciting. This one may decide the winner. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords.
So pretty much the same fight.
Kurva!
You're going to cry.
God!
the scribe's apprentice.
And
As is customary,
shows
the weapons for the third bout have been chosen by our gracious Sir Hanush. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Well.
The third and decisive duel was won by Henry of Skalitz. He is hereby declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next round.
I gotta learn how to use.
Meeting face to face in this round will be Stephen of Deliverance, spearman in the
Stephen
company
again.
of Sir Rattay Tournament.
Stephen kicked my ass
And
last
he will
time.
face Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattay Tournament. Welcome, our warriors. The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence.
I'm glad you came.
Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ, Stephen is hard.
Stephen of Deliverance. The second bout will surely be no less exciting. This one may decide the winner. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Bugger! No! No!
And the second duel was won by
Stephen kicked my ass
Stephen
again.
of Deliverance. He is hereby declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next round.
Embarrassing. I can't beat Stephen. Give it one more try. And then I think I might have to accept the fact that I suck. It's obvious that I need to train with Steven, so. Yeah, if I can't beat Steven, how am I gonna beat frickin' Black Peter? I have 17 strength. So, kind of want to take root, but I don't.
Oh, what? I know what you mean. God is testing us. Their lordships are doing something about it, aren't they? They wiped out a whole encampment of those marauders and privy slavets after all. heard about that. Christ almighty. What did they do to them?
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake. Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 60 groschen.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Of course. Here you are.
What's your name?
I'm Henry, from Skalitz.
I'll make a note of that. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Longsword. I reckon it's what I'm best at.
Good. Get yourself ready. You're next in line. Meeting face to face in this round will be Alder Fryer, a man-at-arms from Sir Divish of Townburg's garrison. And his adversary will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattay Tournament. Welcome, our warriors. And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. We will witness a duel with longswords. Victor in our tourney is Henry of Skalitz. Change weapons for the second bout. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
Oh boy.
Henry of Skalitz. Having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Rattay Tournament. The first combatant will be
here we go.
Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattay Tournament. And he will face Stephen of Deliverance, spearman in the company of Sir Rattay Tournament. Welcome, our warriors.
Stephen, I wish it wasn't you.
All is prepared for the first duel. We will witness a duel with longswords. The victor of the first duel
God
is
damn.
Stephen of Deliverance.
He's as strong as an ox. I cannot overpower this guy at all.
Change
I can't
weapons
even move
for the
faster.
second bout.
He's fucking agile.
Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Welcome, Henry.
Stephen of Deliverance. Having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Rattay Tournament.
I'll give it one last try. But Steven there is, I don't know, he's just really strong, and he's able to get up in my grill. Like Superman, he closes on me so fast that I can't control the space. I'm used to, I don't know, you guys have watched me fight. I'm not very good at this game, but the way I've always done it is to stab. But to control, to keep separated from the enemy and stab when he goes about trying to close on me to kill me. And it usually works. But with Steven, he's just so fast, and when he does hit me, he knocks me senseless that he can then hit me several times because he just hits me so damn hard. The guy's an ox. Can I use potions and all that?
Did I tell you about my wife's lace making?
No, I didn't know she did that.
Well, she only started not long ago.
I don't think
Always in the evening,
I
while there's
can.
still a bit of light.
When would I have the
She
chance to
sits
eat a
down and
potion?
gets on with it. And she's quite deft at it by now.
I'm not surprised. Betty was always good with her hands.
Oh, you're right there. Anyway, I showed a couple of people to my last time.
Rattay Bailiff. Welcome, our warriors.
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake. Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 60 groschen.
Of course. Here you are.
What's your name?
I'm Henry, from Scallops.
I'll make a note of that. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Do you know where it happened?
Longsword. I reckon it's what I'm best at.
Good. Get yourself ready. You're next in line.
Meeting face to face in this round will be Zdeněk, apprentice to the Rattay scribe, who will measure his skills against Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattay Tournament. Welcome, our warriors. The combatants have entered the arena, and the first duel may commence. We will witness a duel with longswords.
I'll slaughter you. Is that the best you can do?
That's the best I can do.
Henry of Skallets. The second bout will surely be no less exciting. This one may decide the winner. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
Come here, lily liver.
And Steven's back there saying he's glad I came because he knows I'm going to be an easy win for him.
The first combatant will be Calder o' the Tar,
Hey,
Catchpole of the Rattay Bailiff.
Somebody different.
And his adversary will be Henry of Skallets from the company of Sir Rattay Cobbler. Let us wish the combatants luck.
Maybe I can win.
The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Fucking... Kurwa fix! What?
Fucking knocked you down and everything. I put him on his ass and I let up because I thought he had lost.
Change weapons for the second bout. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Yeah. Yeah. You're dead.
In this round, he shall proceed to the next.
Oh, how many times? What did I get anything out of this? don't feel like giving up.
Meeting face to face in this round will be Alder Fryer, a man-at-arms from Sir Divish of Townburg's garrison, who will measure his skills against the victor of many previous tourneys and a combatant today too, Peter, called Black Peter. Welcome, our warriors.
Good day to you.
Did you see me get my ass kicked, Captain Bernard?
May the Lord watch over you.
Alright, I'm gonna give it one more try. I wish that they would break things up instead of having you do every single fight in a row. Like, do a fight, give us some time outside of the ring, let us maybe apply skills and stuff that we might have earned in the last fight. Maybe watch Black Peter beat the same person you just beat. So on and so forth. So anybody who is maybe watching and saying use potions, I tried pressing the inventory key in the fights and it didn't do anything. So you can't access your inventory at all during those fights, which means you can't apply any skills, and you certainly can't apply any potions. I'm sure that's on purpose. So that
Welcome, Henry.
that tower guy, I knocked his ass down and I let up. I stopped because I literally thought maybe I killed him or something. But if anything, I thought that I had won right there, and he just ended up getting back up and ended up beating me because, well, I backed off. But I thought, you know, that's the chivalrous thing to do, not hit a guy when he's down. But evidently, I just learned to keep wailing on the guy if he's laying down. So I seem to be good enough to win the first fight. The second fight seems to be a whole new story. But if anything, it at least gets you some nice skill gain out of the experience. So this is literally going to be my last try at it. Need to move this video forward and
Meeting face to face in this round will be the.
Don't want to have another Purposlavitz video. 8 hours of me basically banging my head against a wall.
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake. Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 60 groschen.
Of course. Here you are.
What's your name?
I'm Henry, from Skalitz.
I'll make a note of that. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Longsword. I reckon it's what I'm best at.
Good. Get yourself ready. You're next in line. Meeting face to face in this round will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattay Tournament. And his adversary will be Stenyek,
apprentice to the Rattay scribe. Let us wish the combatants luck. The combatants have entered the arena, and the first duel may commence. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Yo!
Oh Jesus, I just lost the scribe.
Stenyek, the scribe's apprentice. The second bout will surely be no less exciting. This one may decide the winner. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield. As is customary, the weapons for the third bout have been chosen by our gracious Sir Hanush. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields. bout, the victor of this round is Henry of Skalitz.
Barely.
He is hereby declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next
Henry's
round.
come to see us.
Entering the arena now will be Henry of
not
Skalitz
Stephen.
from the company of Sir Rattay Tournament. And he will face Stephen of Deliverance, spearman in the company of Sir Rattay Tournament. Welcome, our warriors. The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence. We will witness a duel with longswords.
You're dead.
Oh boy, I beat Stephen once. That's a step in the right direction.
Change weapons for the second bout. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields. The victor of the second duel is Stephen of Deliverance.
Okay, Stephen. It's you and me.
Zahanish, God bless him, has chosen the weapons for the third duel. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Hit so goddamn hard,
With the second victory at the end of the third bout, the victor of this round is Stephen of Deliverance.
I'll accept this.
As victor in this round, he shall proceed to the next.
I'm not good enough. Maybe the next time the Rattay Tournament comes along, I can win it, but not right now.
Meeting face to face in this round will...
Yep, I guess that's all the perks I'm going to be able to put, and really, I am I'm at the stage of being pretty much a completed character now after assigning some of these things I just assigned. So, come next tournament, with a few more points of strength and agility, I have no excuse to lose. Like I did today.
And he will face Alder Fryer, a man-at-arms from Sir Divish of Talmberg's garrison. Welcome, our warriors!
Missed! God!
What's up? Shit yourself?
Good day, Henry.
Cut!
Take that!
Well landed. God damn!
How are you, Henry?
fight did end. Didn't say who won.
Entering the arena now will be Zdeněk, apprentice to the Rattay scribe, who will measure his skills against Stephen of Deliverance, spearman in the company of Sir Radzik Kobyla. Let us wish the combatants luck.
Take that.
Well landed.
Lords and ladies, good men and good wives, you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Rattay Tournament, for which we all owe gratitude to Sir Hanush of Laipa. And, just like in our last tourney, the final victor of the Rattay Tournament is once again Peter, called Black Peter. Let us show our appreciation of the honor he has brought not only to himself, but also to his liege lord.
That's not exactly what I saw, but okay.
Half the rafters are rotten on the north side, and on the south the beams are riddled with holes.
Alright, so I partook in the tournament, and lost. But it was a valiant effort in my defeat. Maybe. Sort of. I feel like the next tournament will be mine. Don't look dead. I know I'm in my underwear. And I know it just shocked you so much you had to turn around and go away.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Interesting thing to say while I'm eating from a pot.
Yeah.
Alright, time to make the long trip back to Privislavitz. Do I have to look out for the trap here? Is old Black Peter still gonna try to catch me even though I didn't beat him in the tournament? Nope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't hang my head in shame. Those were the finest warriors in all this entire region, right? I was going up against the best of the best. And at least it's comforting to know that Stephen is part of this company of Sir Radzig. He's one of my own. I wonder how many people are at home watching saying, "You need to get good, man. You're terrible." I wonder how many of them have played on hardcore mode. I also wonder how many of them would stream it for everyone to watch so that they can be subjected to the criticism.
Yeah.
So anyone who's watched this episode, please feel free to make a comment saying something along the lines of, "Man, you got a lot of balls to stream your failure on the internet for all to see." And yes, we are aware how hard it is on hardcore mode. And your fight was nothing to be ashamed of. Or you can just comment in the comment section what you probably want to say, and that's, "God, you suck, you need to get good."
Yeah.
Alright, I shouldn't need any social charisma in Privoslavitz right now. So I'm just gonna head straight there, instead of stopping by the ladies. Because, as we know, Privoslavitz is a hard location to find in the dark. It's much easier while you can still see where you're going. And again, this is hardcore mode, so you can't... The map doesn't show you where you are. You have to know where you are.
Yeah.
Which I feel pretty confident about my ability to navigate around the world by knowing where I am. Like getting stuck in trees, for instance.
Yeah.
And this isn't the path. There's the hunter. There's the path. Now is the tree down across the path up here? Nope. No ambush today.
Yeah.
Or yes, there is an ambush.
I'll slay you, you scum!
Yeah.
What's the matter? Come on!
Yeah.
You should stop and fight. hey, we see how good my fighting skills are, you know?
God save Henry.
Thank you, thank you. You see, nobody's walking around with torches.
Hey, where's your torch?
I'm the fucking bailiff. I don't need a damn torch.
You must be up to no good sneaking around in the dark. Light up a torch before the cats will see you.
Oh my. Do you want to say that to me again?
You can't just walk around.
I am. I am just walking around without a torch. You got a problem with that? Now I'm broke. Bakery. Could afford the bakery, but it's not going to generate enough money to pay for the whole works. With the drying shed, that's another 85 honey cakes. That's another 80. So that would be 165 plus 250 is maybe 415. And right now there's a minus 420. Thanks to the goddamn overpaid locator. This drying shed is 4,700. Honey cakes, I assume that would come from creating a beehive? it actually costs a little bit. Don't have enough money. That's just the long and short of it.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
Alright, well that's the end of the episode. In the next episode, we need to go make a little bit of cash. About 2,000 or 3,000 groschen or so. And we'll get the bakery fully functioning, which should cause us to go from losing money to breaking even. But that will be the next episode. So, thank you all for watching. Tell me how terrible I am at combat, or tell me, hey, it's alright. We understand how hard mode is. So, anyway, take care all, and peace.